It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, they completed their first round series in 5 games, looking very confident as we begin the conference semifinals. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog, you just got to want it more than your opponent. Problem is, the top seeds are usually at the top because they want it the most. But every now and then, an underdog can come in and take.
At the shooting guard position.
Listen up. Everything's got to be sharper, stronger. Details, guys, details. Just take care of the ball. Get back in transition. Rebound. Push the tempo. Let's control the pace and set the tone for the rest of the playoffs.
2 survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals. Game 1. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on Sacramento. Taking a look at Sacramento, we saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you got to give them the early nod as favorites.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. Levine is out there with Muhammad. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. And Minnesota has possession. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And so it's Minnesota with it after the Kings pick up 2. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The pass to Levine. From the arc. Klaiza misses. On defense, Sacramento. Towns, the pass to Levine. There's the feed to Muhammad. This is to Levine. On the wing, Wiggins. Clock at 6. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Klaiza kicks to Gay. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota now the other way. Muhammad dishes to Levine. Pass to Towns. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Klaiza kicks to Jones. Here is Klaiza. Back to Jones. Buries it from 3-point range. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Muhammad. Missed inside.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
It's Gay with the drive. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul
Muhammad, the pass to Levine. Muhammad with it, takes the three. That's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kleza, and he slams it one-handed.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And Towns gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Bellinelli. Kicks it out to Gay. To the right side. Here's Kleza. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. Booker comes in for Jones. Caspi, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bellinelli. Now, here's Tucker. He kicks it to Smart. Outside Rose. Clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Kleza.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on Sacramento.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so, Smart nails both of them. Kings leading now by 3. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Here's Booker. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Rose dishes to Smart. Jordan sets the pick for Smart. Off the screen, and there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Smart. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Can't get it to go. Good D by Jordan. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first, so they take the lead.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here is Kleza. He's got 7 to the middle. Cauley-Stein kicks to Kleza. He feeds it to Booker. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And Caspi has it in the corner. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. Substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Wiggins comes in for P.J. Tucker. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Smart. And Levine subbed in for Rose. So on the floor for Minnesota, Johnson is out there with Towns. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Levine in at the 1 spot. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He finished with 25 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Bean passes to Muhammad. The 9-foot shot, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here is Kleza. 12 points for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Wiggins drawing the double team. Charity stripe shot. Now here's Towns. He's tightly guarded. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Kleza kicks to Gay. There's a screen. Bean with the rebound.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Gay, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And here we go, Muhammad heading to the hoop. That's good. And now just a 2-point Kings lead.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Minnesota. Here is Kleza. 12 points for him. Kicks to Cousins. Gay against Wiggins. Kleza. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Stolen by Levine. And pushing it up is Minnesota. The Timberwolves again in transition. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Kings. Rondo comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And then for Minnesota, Smart's checked in for Muhammad. And it's Rose in for Levine. Wiggins kicks to Towns. Left side Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan the screen. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Minnesota tries again. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much to take there.
Blatant contact.
And the first half comes to a... And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Kleza in at point guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Jones. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Bellinelli in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. Here's Wiggins, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Wiggins has got 8 points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here's Kleza. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Timberwolves trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Wiggins. Towns dishes to Levine. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Cousins.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now here's Rose. He's guarded by Kleza. Here's the screen. Pass to Towns. Outside Rose. 18 feet out. And again it's Minnesota.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 21 points for Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Timberwolves trail by 3, and the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Minnesota making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Rose against Gay. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Kleza. Johnson the screen. Rose passes to Wiggins. For the lead. Rose, no good.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
For Minnesota, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Kings. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Jones. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bellinelli. Minnesota also with the sub. Smart's checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. Cauley Stein with it. He's against Jordan, and Kleza gets it to go.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, it's really fun to see that kind of...
Rudy Gay's checked in for Sacramento. Houdini comes in for Rajon Rondo. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Bean comes in for Derrick Rose. And Tucker kicks to Towns. Here's Levine. He has 5. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Levine's got 7 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Here is Kleza. 23 points in the game. So it's Sacramento now. Smart. Shot is off. And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. Muhammad is out there with Levine, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And Muhammad has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And Jones over to help. Wiggins from outside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's the screen. Claza dishes to Gay. 13 feet away. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bean passes to Jordan. Timberwolves passing it around. And the dunk by Towns.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And the Kings making a change here. Cousins is checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Rose is checked in. Jordan sets the pick for Rose. There's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
A second chance effort, no good. Good work defensively by Gay. Three-pointer, and another 3 for Sacramento.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
And Muhammad kicks to Rose. Nails the 16-footer. Rose has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumping center stage now.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Sacramento. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Towns in the corner. He dishes it to Smart. Feeds it to Towns, and that one's good. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Outside Rose. Baseline jumper. And he hits the jumper for 2. Wiggins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now on the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Towns drops them both.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Claza dishes to Jones. Latre. Claza misses.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Outside Rose. The dish to Towns. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Hey, nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed, but this game still in doubt.
Here is Claza. He's covered by Rose. Kicks it out to Jones. Here is Kleza to the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. Jordan with some nice D. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 12-4 run. Rose passes to Jordan. Now here's Muhammad, defended by Jones. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Drains the three-pointer. Wiggins has got 10 points in just the second half.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here is Kleza. A three-pointer, no good. Rose kicks to Muhammad. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
Doubled by Kleza. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose, good.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Here's Kleza. Sacramento again missing. And here's Smart. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave.
Ugly.